Hi, my crafty friends. This is Mary, and you're watching Cardz TV. I'm sorry I've been away so long and haven't done a video, but I've been pretty sick. I'm well now, though, and I'm real happy to be back doing another video. And this is going to be card number 10 in the 12 Days of Christmas Card series. And today we're going to use Winter Frolic, one of my favorite cartridges. And I've made this cute little girl. Isn't she adorable? I just love her little face too. I used Peachy Keen stamps for her face. But let me tell you where you can find her in the Winter Frolic cartridge. She's on page 43. Here she is right here. And I cut the base and her hair out of black, which gave her her black braids, and she's got little black tights on. And then I hit shift to cut her coat and her earmuffs out of the green. Now, I cut the shape of the face, but I didn't let it cut the little marks on there. For the features of her face, you can use your gypsy to hide those. If you don't have a gypsy, go ahead and cut this out and then just trace around it on a piece of the flesh-colored paper and cut your shaped face out, and then you can stamp it with the Peachy Keen stamps to get your little face. But I think she's so cute, and I love this Peachy Keen face, and I'll show you which stamps I used for this in just a minute. But then over here on layer 1, to get the top part for her earmuffs and her little gloves, I hit layer, and that's done out of blue. And to get the little gift she's holding and her little boots and the ribbons for her hair and the ribbon for the gift, I hit shift and layer to get all those. And I cut all the layers and everything for this little girl at 3 3/4 inches. And I just think she's adorable. Now we're going to put her on a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch card base. We're going to use an ivory card base, and this is a portrait style card. And on top of that, I found at Walmart, Studio G has some really cute Christmas papers. And these all came in a set for 97 cents. And I think there's 3 other ones as well. And I love them because of the Christmas colors, of course. And they all coordinate. So you don't have to worry about matching your patterns and your colors and everything. Now we have this diagonally striped red mat, which is going to go on first. And this is 4 by 5 1/4. Then our polka dot and snowflake mat is 3 3/4 by 5. That's going on there. And then we're going to have a border at the bottom. This is the green polka dot. And this is 2 inches by 3 3/4. And we're going to add this on down at the bottom. And you can see I've already gone ahead and stamped it. And the sentiment is, friends are the best presents. And let me show you where that came from. This is one of my stamp sets, Cardz TV stamps, Home for Christmas. And I use the sentiment, friends are the best presents. And you can see here, it's in 2 pieces. Let me show you that. Now to get it on here, I lined it up straight on the block and stamped it. But because it's in 2 pieces, if you wanted to do it on a different size mat, you just go ahead and line it up however you want to. Put it on your block. Well, that's kind of crooked. That's because I'm sitting down. It's hard to see things when you're sitting down. But let me go ahead and show you how that works. I love it when stamps come in 2 pieces like that. It really gives you some variation on how you can use your sentiment and how you can add it to your card. And we're going to go ahead and ink this up. Now remember, it's not straight, but I just want to show you the difference. And I love the quality of these. They stamp perfectly the first time, every time. Can you see that now? You can use it 2 different ways. Out straight or line it up this way. Or you could even take this last line here and move it down just a little bit if you wanted to. But for this card, we've got it out straight. And I'm going to get my ATG gun, and we're going to start layering this together. But first, we're going to ink around the edges. Let's get rid of this mat here. I love stamping on a mouse pad. It just really gives you a good stamp every time. Now, I'm using some Tim Holtz Distress ink, and this is frayed burlap. And we're just going to ink around each one of these layers. And I've also used the frayed burlap to ink around all the layers for the little girl. I really like this color. It's not really a brown. It's not a black. It just gives a nice look to it, I think. And it's just the right amount. It's not too much. So I'm going to continue inking around these layers, and when I come back I'm going to show you the Peachy Keen face stamps I used, and we'll get this card put together. Okay, I've got all my layers inked, and I'm also going to be adding a little border across here where the seam is for these two pieces, and this is 3/4 by 3 3/4, and it's going to go right across there. Before I put these together, I wanted to show you the Peachy Keen face stamps I used. This is the Snow Cutie face assortment, and I used the 1-inch size, and I used this one right here, this little girl face with the long eyelashes. I think it's so cute. And I took some pink chalk and a Q-tip, and I just gave her some really cute rosy red cheeks. She's so cute. Also, for the front of the card, I decided I wanted to add 2 extra gifts, since the sentiment is friends are the best presents. So I cut out 2 more of the little gifts like she's holding there. And I went up to 4 inches for these 2. I cut 1 out of the red and 1 out of the green, and that's shift and layer to get those right there. I've got these on 1 thickness of foam tape, and I've got my little girl on 2 thicknesses of foam tape. But we're going to take the ATG gun and put this together. This is a really quick card, and it goes together real quickly once you get all your pieces cut and put together. And we'll get the next layer on. Now we're going to add our sentiment to the bottom. I love these papers. And now to go across the seam, we're going to add this little piece right here, this little border. Line up our edges. See how quick that went together? Now our little girl's going to go right here, and I want to put a gift on either side, right about there, I think. So we'll go ahead and get her put down. Here's our finished card, card number 10 in the 12 Days of Christmas card series. And I'll be back soon with card number 11, guys. Christmas is going to be here before we know it. Thanks so much for coming by today, and I'll see you again really soon. Bye now.